Hey there guys, I'm back to another video, and today I'm here to go and showcase my PlayStation 1 collection. Started collecting the PS1, I would say 2-3 years after I got my PlayStation 2. And the first game I ever got was Spyro the Dragon, and that was because my neighbor, he was selling me his PS1 memory card because my first ever PS1 game was actually Dragon Ball GT Final Bout, because I was a huge Dragon Ball fan back in the day, especially Dragon Ball Z. And Dragon Ball GT was, a game on the PlayStation 1 that I could play on my PS2, but I couldn't save the memory. So I believe he just sold me the memory card. I forget how much, but I'm pretty sure it was like $10 maybe. And he gave me Spyro with it, so I'm going to some other stories later in this video. So let's just go and get into the collection, starting from the left. Ape Escape. This is a fun little platforming action adventure game, and you go on hunts, you go in. This was actually the first and only game to take advantage of the DualShock analog control, so that was really nice. I don't remember playing this version of Ape Escape that much, but I remember playing the PSP one. I forget which one that is, but it's the one that's, I believe that it's a remake of this game, actually. I forget. But I remember playing that one a lot more, and it was really fun. I really did like it. And, Ape Escape is still a really good and solid franchise, I would say. A lot of people actually want Ape Escape to go and make a return, which I wouldn't be against it, but I don't think that there's a audience for that. There's like a huge risk reviving a old franchise that was dead for a while, and then it not doing well, and yeah, there's just like so many risks doing that. Colony Wars Vengeance. This was a game I bought at the thrift store for very cheap. Didn't play a lot of it. I'm not exactly sure how good or bad this game is, so maybe I'll pop it in and see exactly what's up with that one. Crash Bandicoot 2, I actually bought the first Crash on my PlayStation 3, so I didn't find a reason to go and get the first one. And besides that, that game's very, very expensive for the game and disc. So, but Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back, this is a great platformer. It's very fun. The difficulty has been lowered, and the level designs are really fun, and like I just enjoyed myself from beginning to end just playing this game because it was just that much fun, and like, yeah, it's just a really, really fun game. If you haven't tried it out yet, I would definitely recommend you play it, especially if you are a fan of platforming games. Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, and this was the sequel to Crash Bandicoot Cortex Strikes Back. And I would say that this game is good, but I don't want to say as good as Crash Bandicoot 2. I felt like Crash Bandicoot 2 had a lot more, the gameplay styles were a lot similar. Like this one has Coco, it has bikes, it has airplanes. I feel like that Naughty Dog was trying to do too much with this game in terms of like different gameplay styles. Whoops. But yeah, it's still like a pretty good game, but not as good as Crash Bandicoot 2, in my opinion. Anyways. Toy Story 2. I actually don't remember buying this, to be honest. It's probably like a thrift store find, maybe for like really cheap, maybe like less than $5. But I remember playing Toy Story 2 on my PC, and my PC was not able to handle games, so like all I remember was like laggy gameplay that I saw my brother playing, and the cases, the jewel cases aren't exactly, not that it's not intact obviously, but maybe I'll pop it in one day, relive my childhood a little bit. But yeah, Toy Story, I was about to say Crash Bandicoot. Why was Toy Story there when that's for T? Anyways, I got Crash Bash. I bought this at the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo, and I bought this because this is basically like Crash Bandicoot, but in a Mario Party style. But I have to like unlock everything, which is annoying. Like Mario Party, they give you like enough stuff to work with. There's like certain things that are like locked, that you have to like play to like unlock them, but like this game has like so many things that you need to play by yourself to unlock things, and that's really annoying. So maybe I'll sit down one day and do that, but my schedule is already busy as is. I don't have time to sit down and play Crash Bash, I don't think. My first ever PS1 game, Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. This was a bad fighter, I would say. You know, like compared to like Dragon Ball Z Budokai, this style of fighting is pretty bad. You know, it's not exactly the smoothest. You know, if you and a friend decide to go and play this game, it's not gonna be fun because you two are probably gonna have a hard time moving, probably a hard time figuring out the controls, and the first person to figure out the controls, it's gonna be over. You know, so but yeah, this was my first ever PS1 game, so it does have a soft spot in my heart, but you know, it's still a bad game. Frogger, you know, he's back. Frogger himself. I believe I bought this either at a play and trade for really cheap, or I bought it at a thrift store. I'm pretty sure I bought this at a thrift store, and you know, just Frogger, nothing too special. Just literally Frogger on the PlayStation 1. But you know, has like other things in there that differentiate from other versions of Frogger. Namco Museum Volume 1. This comes with Pac-Man, Galaga, what does that say? Pole Position, some other ones, Rally X, New Rally X, and Toy Pop? Yeah, I believe so. But yeah, has a bunch of classic Namco games, taken right from the arcade onto the PlayStation in this nice little game collection, so that's really, really nice. Pac-Man World 20th Anniversary. This was actually one of the first, probably the first PlayStation 1 game that I went and I bought it and I wanted to finish it. Like, I wanted to like play it and finish it. And the first copy I got, I bought it from Play and Trade, luckily, because when I started playing it, I got to like a certain part within the game, and then the game would just like crash because I guess there was like a scratch on that part of the game or something like that. So I tried again, and then it happened again, so I had to go back and return it. And I really enjoyed myself with this game. You know, it's not as good as Pac-Man World 2. You know, Pac-Man World 2 is probably like the best one out of the 3 games. But Pac-Man World was definitely a great start for the franchise, and I'm glad that they continued with it. And yeah, but like to like 100% this game, there's a lot of backtracking, especially if you don't go for all of the collectibles. So if you're gonna play this game first time around, go for everything, because if you don't, you're gonna have to backtrack and then you're gonna regret everything. I'm not even lying. Like, you have to get everything to get the true ending, I believe. So yeah, have fun with that if you're ever gonna go for that. Rayman, the first ever Rayman game, and basically where it all started, and it's a great game. You know, it's a 2D platformer. Rayman and his colorful world with the weird and wacky creatures, you know. But yeah, Rayman, not really much to say. It just explains itself, really. I would say. Rayman Rush. This is a spin-off game, obviously, and basically, Rayman is racing against his friends, and this was actually really fun. I played with this by myself for a little bit, and I enjoyed myself, you know, just like racing against like Gluebok as you are Rayman, and you like run across obstacles and like platform and stuff. It's really fun. I really do like it. Maybe I'll pop it in one day with like a friend and then play it. We'll see. But got that. Spider-Man on PS1. I actually bought this at a plane trade because it was really cheap. I think it was like $5, and yeah, I actually really do want to play it. Sit down one day, play it, finish it. It's a really short game, so I could probably do it within one sitting. And yeah, I hear that this is a great Spider-Man game. So yeah, I love Spider-Man, and I love Spider-Man games. So, you know, I just need to one day just pop that in and just play it and finish it. Spyro the Dragon, like I said earlier, I got this with my PlayStation 1 memory card. It's in really nice condition because my neighbor took care of his games, luckily. And yeah, Spyro, if you would ask me which one over Spyro or Crash, I would say Crash, to be honest. But if you would ask me about the newer Crash Bandicoot and new Spyro games, you know, The Legend of Spyro and Crash of the Titans and Crash Mine Over Mutants, I would say Spyro there. But personally, I'm a bigger Crash fan because I didn't play all of these Spyro games. Maybe when I do play all of the Spyro games, it may change. I don't think so, but I have 3 Tomb Raider games. I have Tomb Raider 2, Tomb Raider 3, and Tomb Raider The Last Revelation, and I did not play any of these. The reason I have all 3 of these is because they're complete, they were all $5. And on top of that, they were buy two, get one free. So I paid $10 for 3 PS1 games. Why not, you know? Add to the collection, you know? So, there's that. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Pretty sure that this was a thrift store find. Oh, God. I think a piece... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, a piece of the casing literally just fell out. Pretty sure you can't see that, but yeah, literally a piece of the casing just fell out right in front of me. But Tony Hawk Pro Skater, really fun skateboarding series, and not exactly sure how good the new one is. I heard that it was okay, but you know, I didn't research that hard enough because I'm not a Tony Hawk Pro Skater fan. But yeah, these were great games back in the day, and you know, they're still great now. You know, they're really fun. Now these two games are actually really funny. All right, so I bought these two at my thrift store. But, alright, so this one is Twisted Metal 2. When I bought it, I actually did not realize, when I opened it up, it was actually Twisted Metal 3 behind there. So I have a Twisted Metal 2 casing with a Twisted Metal 3 game. I'll probably just buy Twisted Metal 2 and then just pop it in here to go and make a complete copy, because the casing's really nice, the manual's in good condition, so I'll probably just have to go and do that one day. And then Tekken 3, I'm pretty sure that this came, it didn't even like come with a Tekken game. It actually did not come with this copy of Vice City. I'm pretty sure it came with this, Activision Classic Games. So the reason I bought it was because it was pretty much a casing and the manual for $4. So that's the way I looked at it. And on top of that, I got some Activision Classic games. So not exactly sure what games are on here, but they're from the 2600 Atari era. So that is my entire PlayStation 1 collection. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have not already, subscribe. New videos are put up every Saturday. If you guys want to go and like the video to go and show your support, I would be really, really appreciative. And if you guys want to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, I put updates to my future videos. You can do that as well. So I think that's about it. Thank you guys for watching this video again. Now, see you guys next time with more videos. Game on, gamers.